Welcome to another interesting topic. The United States power grid is a complex network of power generation plants, transmission lines, and distribution systems that provide electricity to millions of homes and businesses across the country. However, the power grid is also an attractive target for cyber attacks and physical attacks, which can disrupt the supply of electricity and cause significant damage to the infrastructure. There are several reasons why the U.S. power grid is under attack. Critical infrastructure. The U.S. power grid is considered critical infrastructure, meaning that it is essential to the functioning of the country and its economy. Any disruption to the power grid can have significant consequences for national security, public safety, and the economy. As a result, it is a prime target for attackers looking to cause disruption and chaos. Vulnerabilities. The U.S. power grid is a complex and interconnected system, making it vulnerable to cyber attacks and physical attacks. The system is also aging, with much of the infrastructure built decades ago and in need of modernization. Many of the components of the power grid were not designed with cybersecurity in mind, making them easy targets for attackers. Motivations. There are many motivations behind attacks on the U.S. power grid. State-sponsored actors may be looking to disrupt the U.S. economy or gain a strategic advantage in a geopolitical conflict. Criminal organizations may be looking to extort money or steal sensitive information. Hacktivists may be looking to make a political statement or promote a particular cause. Terrorists may be looking to cause widespread panic and disruption. Complexity. The U.S. power grid is a complex system that is difficult to secure. It consists of thousands of power generation plants, transmission lines, and distribution systems, many of which are owned and operated by different companies and organizations. Coordinating the security of the entire system is a significant challenge. Lack of resources. Despite the critical importance of the U.S. power grid, many organizations responsible for its security are under-resourced. Power companies, for example, are often focused on keeping costs low and profits high, which can lead to underinvestment in security measures. Government agencies responsible for securing critical infrastructure may also be underfunded or understaffed. Evolving threat landscape. The threat landscape facing the U.S. power grid is constantly evolving. Attackers are becoming more sophisticated in their methods, and new vulnerabilities are being discovered all the time. As a result, organizations responsible for securing the power grid must be constantly vigilant and adaptable to new threats. The consequences of a successful attack on the U.S. power grid could be severe. A prolonged power outage could result in the loss of life, damage to critical infrastructure, and significant economic damage. It could also lead to social unrest and even civil unrest in some cases. To mitigate the risk of attacks on the U.S. power grid, there are several steps that can be taken. Invest in cybersecurity. Organizations responsible for the power grid should invest in cybersecurity measures to protect their systems from cyber attacks. This may include measures such as firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and regular vulnerability testing. Physical security. Power companies should also invest in physical security measures to protect their infrastructure from physical attacks. This may include measures such as security cameras, perimeter fencing, and access controls. Coordination. Given the complexity of the U.S. power grid, coordination between organizations responsible for its security is critical. There should be clear lines of communication and cooperation between power companies, government agencies, and law enforcement. Resilience. The power grid should be designed with resilience in mind. This means that it should be able to recover quickly from a disruption and continue to function even in the face of adversity. This may involve redundancy measures, such as backup power sources and multiple communication channels. We hope you like watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. Stay tuned for more.